I love lagging. Lagging is great. I think lagging is amazing. More lag, please. Lag is great. I love lagging. Howdy, hey everyone. It's good to see you all. How are you all doing? Um, Today's stream, I want to do something a little bit different because I know I was supposed to stream yesterday, but I just decided not to because I had stuff to take care of. Plus, it was still cold. But I hope you all are well. And I just want to talk about a few things before we get on to the main part of the stream. I am in a Just Be world, and I'm going to be honest with you, I don't like it. I don't like worlds like this. They make me very uncomfortable. Extremely uncomfortable. And I won't be on long in VR because I've been dealing with lots of lag. So once I'm done with this, I'm going to uninstall VR chat because the lag here is just unbearable. So first and foremost, I'm going to go do my list of topics. And then from there, if you have any questions as I am talking, please do so. So first and foremost, I just want to say I do apologize for everyone who's dealing with high levels of stress. And to those who have not been very empathetic, towards what's been going on, it is, you know, in your best interest to show empathy towards a lot of people, especially those that are trans and part LGBTQ. Because keep in mind, while you are celebrating, understand that there are those that were part LGBTQ that did vote for, you know, you know who. So just saying, I understand that people like to celebrate and all that stuff, but sometimes you have to understand that you never know who could be your biggest allies in this world that we live in. So keep that in mind. Um, but in addition to that, I just want to say that here on my channel, trans lives still matter. All lives matter, but trans lives definitely matter. So you never have to worry about feeling like that you can't express yourself in my channel and whatnot. As you can see, I'm dealing with some stuff with VR chat. It's just I'm just lagging a bunch and I don't know what's causing it. So that's why I need to make things quick here. These unoptimized worlds, I swear. There we go. I just turned safe mode on. That should do it, hopefully. But yeah, but to those who are stressed and worried, I just want to say one thing. You have nothing to be stressed and worried about as long as you focus on you. Focus on you, have a plan, um, and just get back in school. Let's see. So just get back in school. On top of that, learn new languages. Just pretty much everything that I've been stating. Oh, and there goes my body. That I've been stating. If you do all of that, focus on you, keep your health, stay away from a lot of processed foods, especially McDonald's and whatnot, you'll be just fine. Talk to your doctor, talk to a therapist, and just continue to be open minded from all standpoints in life, and you will make it just fine. If you focus on what you know who is doing in the administration, you will be stressed. Everything that's happening has already been stated before. If you don't believe me, check back at the previous what is it? I forgot they call themselves MAGA, those live streams, those little conferences. Go back to all of those and you'll see what's happening and you'll be less stressed. You'll be like, oh, okay. And then all you have to do is just figure out what is it that, you know, what you're gonna have to. Okay, all you have to do is just figure out what your plan is. Get used to me T-posing a lot. I'm still getting used to standable. Also, a big shout out to Crystal, love, to Verlian, and to E-Man. Thank y'all so much. Y'all helped me to be able to get this working. The issue was I just didn't have OVR advanced settings. So that was the only issue here. But yes, if you are concerned or worried, study your politics, know your rights. Don't trust either side. Stay neutral and maybe vote green next time. That's my best advice. And don't always listen to those who are always full on the left or on the right. So you're going to be seeing a lot of videos from streamers and whatnot that will be talking about their viewpoints and stuff. Listen, don't judge, take notes, and do your own research. So when you get into political debates and whatnot, that is my best advice for you. So that's how you do it. Focus on you, exercise, work out, stay away from the news. Because again, everything that stated that was going to happen was already out there. It's already out there. All you got to do is just, if you want to, check it out. It's already there. It's already planned and laid out. Now you just have to have a plan. Now, if you're someone that doesn't care, then this doesn't bother you. But don't let nothing these next 4 years stress you, because we need you. We need you to be alive. We need you to be well, and we need you to prosper. Okay, just focus on you. Help whoever you can to an extent, and you'll be just fine. You will stress less. That's my best advice. Focus, patience, prepare. FPP, focus, patience, prepare. So I just gave you a little sneak peek. There's actually more to the plan, but that's how you're going to survive these 4 years. That's how you're going to come out on top. If you have to work more, work more. Don't complain. Just do it, and you'll be fine. I promise you. I dealt with this before, and we will be fine. That's it. That's all you got to do. And trust me, as long as you don't step on the toes of those of politics and religion, people will help you. You just have to follow, what the Chinese do, and that's just don't disrespect the government. If there's something that you need to say, you need to understand this. We're all learning about what makes a country and how to make proper foods and everything. We're all still learning. There is no surefire way that it's just all going to work out. So as long as we have that mindset, we will be just fine. So if you have any questions about that, feel free to email me. I have friends who, who support, Donald J. Trump. I have friends who support Kamala Harris. I have friends who are red, blue, green. It doesn't matter. As long as we can just respect one another, that's all that matters. I am going to go ahead and start wrapping this part of the stream up because I'm lagging really badly. But that's pretty much all I want to say about that. I just wanted to get that off my chest. And every time I lag, it messes with my stand. So this would be funny stream. Very funny stream. Most anticipated movies, I have none for the next 4 years, but I can definitely say that hopefully Zootopia 2, Toy Story 5, and then I think there's an indie movie. Anything that comes from India or Africa, I'm always happy to see those. I want to see like the most outlandish, ridiculous movie. And if there is a movie that's based off of, I saw the TV Glow, there's like a sequel in the works or whatnot, then I will gladly watch that. But nothing really that I'm too focused on. So if I come across it, yes. But when it comes to anime, Dragon Ball Daima, I need to catch up on that show. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's Dragon Ball Daima, and I believe there's Dandadan, and there's probably some other show. I don't know. But what I need to have a most anticipated list on is books. Yes, books. And one of them being a Chinese phrase book. I definitely need to go online, find me an old Chinese phrase book, and download that on my phone so I can just start learning more Chinese. It's funny because I was learning Japanese and German and whatnot on and off, but now I definitely need to learn Chinese. So, so now we're going to get to the 18 plus part of this stream. So if you are someone that is a minor, it is best to just simply mute the stream or just leave for at least 10 minutes and then come right back. This part of the stream is not age appropriate. I'm going to do my best to tread lightly on certain topics that I talk about. but I will try to do this in the most professional way possible. So, thoughts on interest with sexual reproduction. I'm pretty much open to everything except for anything dealing with children, anything dealing with scat, and anything dealing with you know, age regression. So I'm pretty simple. I'm pretty open, but I keep it pretty linear. And of course, when it comes to like grotesque, gar and all that, or rhinos gore, the spear move, wink wink, nudge nudge, minor, but not too much. If that makes sense. I mean, heck, I play Mortal Kombat, so but in the sense of like IRL sexual reproduction, no, that's a no. But if it's like role play, a little spine, too much of it's like, ugh, okay, you need to chill out on that. So I'm just pretty open. So that's it. That's it. That's all I was gonna say. I don't have like one that I like over the other. I mean, if you know me, you know me. Just trying kind of like lightly because this is YouTube and I'm also on Trovo. So yeah. My thoughts on ERP. Once I stop lagging and doing the hula dance and all of this stuff, I will gladly explain. I can talk like this. That's fine. There we go. So my thoughts on ERP is it's just experimental role play. No one gets hurt. It's for adults only. No teenagers should be practicing this at all. Sadly, I know, and I've been hearing about teenagers doing that. Don't. That's for adults only. Um, my thoughts is as long as there's boundaries set, as long as you're not doing it with those already dating someone IRL, and as long as you all pretty much set like a little contract or something stating like, hey, we do this, this is this, and yada yada yada. As long as there's some agreement, there's communication, it's fine. Be very cautious of like groups that promote this because if you're not careful and you don't talk to the individual first and get to know them, things can go haywire. You may end up falling in love with that person, and then you may learn that that person's already dating someone, and then your heart gets broken. So it's just best to simply wait. This is no difference than if there was like, orgies and stuff like that. Again, I'm just kind of like sounding out weirdly so YouTube and Trovo won't freak out. You just got to communicate. Communicate. When it comes to relationships, when it comes to anything, communicate. Be honest when you first meet this person. I'm into this. I'm not into that. I'm into this. I'm not into, sorry. I'm into this. I'm not into that. I kind of like this, but I really don't like that. I know I repeat that twice or three times, but there's a reason for that because a lot of people are not honest these days when it comes to that stuff, especially with marriages. Straight, gay, lesbian, doesn't matter. There's no honesty anymore. And then people get upset and then they come here and they do ERP and then it's just chaos and pandemonium. Communicate. It's key. And don't do it all the time. There's lots to do in life, such as study new language, work out. If there's schooling, do schooling. Just research different cultures and how they handle certain situations in life, and you will understand that it's just an Americanization way of thinking. Which brings me to my next topic on my culture shock. So when I was introduced to Redbox, aka Zhao Shanghu, I've noticed that there are many methods on how those in China handles stressful situations versus how we handle certain situations. Again, this is just based on America and China. If you're from another country, then you may be confused. So just know that I'm only talking about America and China, and that's it. Just specifically. And maybe it's somewhat similar in India and Japan. Who knows? But I just want to focus on those two. Again, I want to make this quick because I'm lagging really bad and it's starting to annoy me. All right. So when the problem occurs, video games or dealing with a scam or whatnot, we Americans, we rant about it, we make videos about it, and we go on and make like chapter long episodes about it, like turn into a series. In China, most Chinese Americans, when they deal with something, they vent about it and then they move on immediately because they have a higher emotional intelligence than us. But again, we can have that same emotional intelligence. We just have to value what's important versus what's not important, what's worth stressing about, what's not. They've mastered that, most of them. We haven't, and we need to work on that. Trust me, I need to work on that. So when I saw this, it just blew me away. For instance, there was a lot of issues that Chinese Americans had with refugees coming onto their app, and they not only stated how it made them feel, they also was able to still be professional, nice and kind, and still welcome us to their app. You will not get that on TikTok. You will not get that on YouTube. What you get is exposure, people getting hacked, people getting doxxed, people, you know, getting ridiculed for clout. And that's what I've noticed in American social media sites is that that has been glamorized, that's been popularized, and that's just not right. That's just not right at all. So when I saw all of that, I just kind of was a little upset with myself. Like, well, man. And I looked back at my old, like, I thought about all the old videos that I made, and I was like, man, um, have I fallen into that trap as well? So I kind of just had those moments where I was just kind of frustrated with people and myself, and so I will pretty much handle that by just studying more Chinese and everything. And it's just like, there's a lot I need to work on myself still. So I just thought about that, and I was just like, man, that is just such an eye opener. They glorify drama. China doesn't do that, nor does other third world countries. I'm like, well, why is it that we glorify drama? We glorify and praise these, these rich people as gods, whereas over in China, they don't do that. It's so different over there, and it's like, what's wrong with us? What is wrong with us? So not only that, the foods that we eat, you know, it's fine in moderation, but you don't see a lot of that over there. It's just so much, and not only that, their healthcare and all of their systems are pretty much a lot more organized than ours. Like, I'm not saying it's perfect, but it's just how is it they were able to figure this out before us? So it's no wonder why our president Donald J. Trump, his second term running, is so interested in China. So I will be very interested in, like, if he happens to visit over there, just to listen in and just like, if it's broadcast live on TV, I would love to just hear what he has to say versus what the Chinese ambassador or the leader has to say, because I'm actually intrigued. I want to learn more about this. So, like I said, these next 4 years are going to be really interesting. See, if you look at these next 4 years as learning lessons instead of like, oh, we're being punished or whatnot, then a lot of what you see with the executive order stuff won't even phase you. You'll be like, yeah, whatever. Because let me tell you something about executive orders. They're put into play for so long, and if there's like a loophole with them, then they're easily changed. So don't worry about it. As far as my thoughts, just kind of switch topics here. As far as my thoughts with DEI, it's not needed. If you want to promote equality, diversity stuff, that has to happen within the company and within the individual. You can't force that. That has to be taught and trained. You can't force it. DEI was forcing diversity, and that's not how you promote diversity. So that I agree with. Now, to those who lost their jobs, I wish them the best, and hopefully they find themselves a career that's worth going towards, where they can learn from the mistakes of DEI and actually promote actual diversity. Diversity should never be forced. It is taught and trained. Going back on my topic. So that's just one of the main issues that I noticed with you know, with the refugees over at Zhashahun is that they're bringing their American culture, the negative parts, over to that app, and I want to say stop. Like for example, they're doing stuff like this. Not all of them, just a select few. Let me find it real quick. You see this? I'm sorry, but in the song, I don't know if you can hear the song playing in the background. I'm not the one to say this, but I find this highly offensive because when came back to like learning Chinese language, the dialects are all wrong. They're saying "xing jiang zhong" is a "shang she ye xi." That's how you say it. This is all wrong. This is just a stereotype. And this is a stereotype that's been existing in America when it comes to China for a long time. And I never understood it when I was a kid, and I don't understand it now. Like, the stereotype, oh, they have like small eyes and look at their teeth. None of that's true. When I went over to Changshanhu, there was none of that. Their teeth are just fine. They don't wear these little hats unless it's like due to weather, and they don't say "xing xing xing." That's all stereotypes. It's all wrong. It's all wrong. And I'm like, why does America do this? I don't get it. Like, if it's like parody reasons, fine, ha ha, he he. But it's like it comes to a point where it's like, why does stuff like this still exist? Like, there comes a point where it's parody, and then it just comes to a point where you're just being a complete and utter, you know, dingus. It's just not right. That's all I'm gonna say. I really don't like this avatar at all. I'm switching out of it. It's funny. It's great to have like dark humor stuff, but when it comes to an extent, and I know they don't care because they're above that, but me personally, it's just like wow. And then of course someone tried to like bring their old little hints of racism over on the app, and and it's just like come on, man, are y'all serious? Like, do they not realize that the CEO, if they wanted to, they could say we're banning all Americans from the app because of these reasons and these, these are concerns. If they want to do that, they can do it. They can make it where only those in China can access the app. They're being nice by allowing Americans, Indian Americans, Germany, for those in Japan. They're being nice by allowing us into their app. And trust me, I have been showing my respect by I post on there. I even made some Chinese friends, Chinese American friends and whatnot, and it's just been great. And they're learning about our culture. They're also telling us, like asking us, like, well, whoa, what's going on over there in America? And then they also like talked about some of the issues that they deal with in their country, but in the most respectful way, without, you know, talking bad about their leader or whatnot, because how they look at it is we're not going to blame people. If there's a problem in our country, we'll deal with it. We'll blame ourselves and we will figure out ways to deal with it. We will work with our government. You all seem to have an issue where you don't work with y'all government. Y'all want to fight against it. So it's just like, huh. So just for things that irritate me with the refugees. The fact that they want to bring their drama and their politics and whatnot over onto the app. Please stop doing that. The fact that they want to bring their stereotypes over onto the app. Please stop doing that. The fact that they purposely mispronounce words just to try to get a rise out of Chinese Americans. Please stop doing that. And last but not least, the fact that they just will not listen on how the app operates and to know that it is not like TikTok. And along those lines, just the fact that they will not ask. Literally almost every single Chinese American that I've met on that app has been very sweet, very nice, and has been educating people, literally saying, if you have questions, let us know. So if they can just stop that, stop talking about politics and whatnot, and just bring about love, that's what I love about the app. They keep talking about spreading love, and I'm like, yes, I've been saying that for over a decade on TikTok and Facebook and all these social media apps. But no, they glorify drama, they glorify exposing people, they glorify this, they glorify witch hunting, and that just annoyed me with American social media. It always annoyed me. So I will always try to like find those that were the exact opposite of that and stuck with them. Also, and this is to the YouTubers that are doing this, can you please stop spreading misinformation talking about look at what's going on over there. Those Chinese Americans can't stand the TikTok refugees. Stay out of it. If you're not on the app, stay out of it. Because one thing that I've seen on the app when it comes to trolls and stuff, something that they do a better job with TikTok, they handle those trolls immediately. Get them banned, get them kicked immediately. Whereas over at TikTok, they wait until it gets worse. They know how to handle their app. They know how to handle over there in their country. We as Americans need to get our stuff together. Seriously, we need to be more welcoming to cultures and whatnot, but we need to do a little bit of a better job. That's just me. It's just I've been doing a lot of a culture shock, and I'm on this app. I'm on, I check out TikTok, and I'm just like disgusted because just like over here on Zhao Xiaohong, it's everything that I've always wanted, and I had to wait 10 years for it. Over on TikTok, it's chaos, it's memes, it's brain rot, and it just hurts my soul. And I just don't want to deal with it. Like when I was back on VR chat today, not today, but yesterday, I was annoyed. For the first time, I was angry. I was tired. I was frustrated. I went to like a public lobby and was immediately annoyed and just left because when you pretty much are exposed to the truth, man, it does that to you. That's not to say that I hate America, because I don't. I love America, just like I love China, I love Japan, I love Germany, I love India. And every single country and every single culture has its pros and its cons. It's just the fact that China is able to not only talk about their pros and cons in such an elegant manner, to the point where now even the TikTok refugees that are smart and actually are adapting to their way of living while also keeping their norms, while also being respectful of their laws. See, I'm not talking about those refugees. I'm talking about the refugees who are just on there because they have no idea what it's like over in China and whatnot. And that's just so annoying. Just listen. Just simply listen, and they will guide you what to do. Like that app is so easy to monitor through. There's no drama. I have felt like zero stress. Now I've noticed that big streamers are trying to pop on over there to try to get clout. Stop that, please. Stop that, please. If you're trying to get clout, head on back over to TikTok. That app is not about, monetization and trying to make money and all that stuff. Like literally the folks that I've talked to over there have just been very sweet and kind. And I'm like, why can't every app that I go to be like this? But it's fine. Like I said, there's nothing like extremely perfect. Like every app one has its issues, but as far as I'm concerned, Zhao Shanhu has been my favorite so far. Like it's already number one on like my top social media sites to be on. Like I'm enjoying it more than VR chat. I'm enjoying it more than Discord. I'm enjoying it more than Facebook. I'm just enjoying it so much more because I just love social media apps regardless of the country that are just open. And what I've learned from them, and this made me smile. We love to be educated. I said, you're going to love me. You're going to love me because all I do is educate and motivate and talk about psychology and whatnot and talk about mannerisms and you're going to love me then because I love it. And what's funny enough is one of my videos where it's about, something dealing with psychology or educating, that video has more views than all my other videos, which is interesting because I got tested out. It's like, okay, let me post a video about this or maybe this meme. Barely got any views. But when I posted one about me just educating those in China about something, tons of views. So, but on TikTok, it's like it glorifies drama, it glorifies memes, brain rot, and it definitely glorifies making fun of our government. Huh. So to those that were offended by my Discord stats that have me as a friend, good. I'm glad that you're offended by it because American culture needs a reboot, man. Like I don't know. Like I love American culture, but it's just like after just being exposed to something like don't get me wrong, I have studied a lot of cultures from multiple countries. It's just that when you actually see it, it's just like I wish I knew about this sooner. So yeah. So TikTok refugees, the ones and YouTubers that are spreading misinformation, stop. Please don't make me have to make another vent about this again. Because if it happens again, I may just have to take the time to actually like make like a little big project or something and just freaking you know start calling people out respectfully in private DMs. Inviting them to interviews because I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. 10 plus years of social media, and that's all it's been. People getting DOS, people getting hacked, people getting exposed. It's a breath of fresh air to be away from that nonsense for once. All right. So that's pretty much all I have to say. And to those that said hi to me, hi, how you doing? Yes, I am lagging. I know. I'm about to get off VR chat because VR chat's yeah. Anyway, take a deep breath. I'm spinning. I'm spinning. Okay. So I want to play more Rouse 8 for 2, Mortal Kombat 1, and Castle Crashers. It's been great to play Castle Crashers again. Thanks again, Loggy Goat. And it's been great to play Rouse 8 for 2 and Mortal Kombat 1. I'm so happy that a lot of people are enjoying Floyd, the Pink Ninja. I just kind of wish he had, like, you know, a more robust looking outfit. Kind of like the gripes that I had with DMC Devil May Cry, which should have been the most amazing game, but of course, when you disrespect, the franchise that's based off of, then reboots tend to fail, which happened. I actually had a weird dream about if I worked on Devil May Cry, see DMC Devil May Cry 2. I'm like, oh, it just needs more combos, more this, more that, better character design and whatnot, and more like gothic emo hairstyles. As you're like slashing away enemies, you go to like a shop that's like similar to like the Resident Evil shop or whatnot, Resident Evil 4, where you can like get upgrades, new weapons. You can actually like customize your outfits. You can like change the length and width of like your sleeves. And I was like, oh man, that would have been cool. Like change the hairstyles. And I thought that would have been really, really cool, but that would have been too much money and too much, time and investment on like doing research and whatnot. So that all adds up. I don't know. I may have to like find like an artist and see if they can draw out what my version for DMC Don't Make Cry, like Dante, would look like just the outfit and stuff. It may be probably not too expensive. I just got to find an artist. I'll put that in my notes. I mean, I could like sketch it out the best I know how, but he would look so cool. He would look amazing, and the weapons will be even better too. Like a talking motorcycle that like cracks jokes. He shoots like like disintegrating missiles and whatnot. Like missiles, when the moment it impacts you, disintegrates you, thin air. Like a freaking rocket launcher, shotgun, and all that stuff. Like weapon customization. Like you ground on the rails, you could just slice your enemy while you're riding on the motorcycle. That would have been so cool. But again, you know, some thoughts are just meant to be dreams for a bit, I guess. But yeah, Rouse 8 for 2 has been so much fun. I want to get back to playing that. Um, I'm having a lot of fun with Conan. I just need to work on his combos. And the Castle Crashers DLC cannot come any sooner. I cannot wait. Castle Crash has just been so much fun. Unfortunately, in VR chat, there is I'm lagging. I'm about to leave this world. I'm getting really sick and tired of this. Yeah, VRChat's been doing this all day yesterday and all day today. I think it has something to do with the cold weather. It's just been doing this all day where I've just been lagging nonstop. I'm gonna probably just go to the optimized box because I'm not doing with this. Make it invite. And you're about to see the ugly blue loading screen for a bit. Oh, never mind. That was fast. There we go. That's better. And now I'm about to be a mere dweller. There we go. I'm about to be a mere dweller now. Hi, how are you? I got invites. I'm going to ignore those because, again, if people rep my status, I do not wish to be bothered. I've already done like a 2 hour group event. So that's what I want to do. Also, I do need to check on someone. So, crud. Yeah, I definitely need to check on this one. I haven't seen them in a while. I need to know what's going on with them. So what I'm going to do is for 2 minutes, I will answer some questions, and then afterwards, I am going to pretty much. I won't pause my stream, but I will like I don't know, something. I'll think of something because I don't have a be right back screen. I don't do that stuff anymore. I used to have a be right back screen. I used to have all that. I don't do that stuff anymore. I just stream to have fun, and that's that. I am in the process of trying to look for another job though. I like my job on the weekends, but I definitely need something to work on the weekdays because this streaming, it's fun, but ain't gonna be paying no bills. If you catch my drift. So, any questions about how to survive these next 4 years? Pretty simplistic, right? Any thoughts on dealing with sex or ERP? You pretty much have like a VR University, quickie right there. I saw my otter. I miss my otter. Any questions or thoughts on Rivals of Aether 2, Mortal Kombat 1, and Castle Crashers? Rivals of Aether 2 DLC, I'm really excited for because it's free and it's worth your time. Mortal Kombat 1, I don't think there's going to be any more DLC. I have yet to finish that one YouTuber's video on why MK1, what was it, the Chaos Reigns story mode was pretty bad. And the Castle Crashers, of course, we just have to wait. I also did hear about Ninja Gaiden 4. I'm going to wait on that. So I'm glad that, that's finally going to be in the works, but I'll wait. I want to actually sink my teeth into the beat 'em up, like the side scrolling Ninja Gaiden game first, and then Ninja Gaiden 4. And I already stated my thoughts on the refugees, the ones that are not following Yao Shan Hong's rules and whatnot. And of course, I had to pretty much let YouTubers know, like, stop with the misinformation. You know who you are. You should be ashamed of yourself. And to the eat my thoughts on ERP and stuff. Like I said, boundaries and make sure that person ain't dating nobody IRL, or otherwise you're gonna deal with a boatload of drama. All right. So any questions? I can't see the chat, unfortunately. I think it's just issues with my internet. But again, if I missed anything, feel free to DM me on Twitch. Yes, I still have Twitch. I just don't use it. I only use it for collabs. And if someone messages me and they want me to, like, I guess, give them a rundown how to do streams, I can do that. I can, that's definitely something I can do. But as far as streaming on there, I'm done. I don't want to do it no more. I don't want to do that over on that platform. Not until there's like some much needed changes. And then March, I will definitely make my announcement whether or not I'm coming back on TikTok or not. Because I've thought about it and I just don't feel comfortable on that app anymore. I don't feel safe nor comfortable on that app anymore. I don't feel like it's a place for me, and I may just have to leave the agency that I'm a part of as well if things don't change. Because, like, I'm streaming and they know I have a YouTube, so there's no excuse. I'm here on YouTube, so. But if all they care about is TikTok, then I mean to say goodbye. Oh, we're doing a very good parents. No questions. Everything's all good because I'm not repeating myself. Like I said, new year, not repeating myself. So once I'm done talking about this, that's it. If you have me on Discord, send me that message because after today, I'm not repeating myself. Unless the question arises, and that's it. I know I said no politics, but I just had to get that out of my chest because a lot of people are just stressing over nothing. Stop stressing over what's going on with the executive orders and stuff if you don't know what's actually going to happen. If your rights are violated, don't worry. There is a court system that you can use. It exists for a reason. So people tend to forget about that. Legislative, executive, and judicial branch. There's enough. It's not going anywhere. Your rights are violated during these executive orders. Gathered evidence, and when the 4 years is up, there you go. There's your hint right there. I just gave y'all a big hint. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and check on my friend. So I will be back. Um, but I do because I definitely need to check and make sure they're okay. Because I haven't heard from them in like a week or so. So I'm going to go ahead and mute everything. Hello, can anyone hear me? Okay, so I am going to possibly just end my stream here. I know it hasn't been 2 hours, but I'm gonna do that because I really need to eat. But for 10 minutes, if y'all have any questions, feel free to ask me now because once that hour mark hits, then that's pretty much it. I actually want to show y'all some. Let's see. It's from a YouTuber, but I downloaded the video because I was thinking that, oh man, WB Games is gonna try to get rid of they're gonna get rid of it. So actually, no, I don't need to. I forgot I could just. Uh, I forgot that I can. I forgot that I could just click and drag videos. Actually, no, no, no. I want to show y'all a project I've been working on, so you all get to see it firsthand. So enjoy.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you cut me open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine.
And yes, it has that machine by the way. This took me 4 hours to work on. Well, shoot, I gotta have something to show y'all before I depart. And I try not the best with the transitions and everything. Yeah, I just love when OBS likes to give me a coding error, even though I really have it on the lowest settings. But I'm going to be showcasing this to everyone Monday. I couldn't find my pictures for VR chat that I taken on 2022-2023 because I think the external hard drive, I believe, corrupted itself. Well, corrupted some files or whatnot, so I have to figure out a way to recover it. That's fun. Like, it's there, it's just, it's whatever. The good news is that I create a backup on other, cloud drives. It's just still mildly annoying. And for those who missed it, I'll gladly show it again. Yep, that took me 4 hours to work on. All right, folks, I got 4 minutes. 4 minutes tops. So no questions, no questions on the correct way to pronounce certain Chinese phrases and whatnot. I do apologize that when I talk, I tend to um have like a habit of like making people think that they can't say anything else because I pretty much summarize it all, and I'm really trying my best to not do that. It's just that that's just what's been bugging me, and I just wanted to get that off my chest. I think in my opinion, we just need to be more respectful of cultures. Like if it's cartoon or like you know anime, it's whatever. But and to those who listen and share my stream, I appreciate it. Helps out a lot. Just wanted to get that all out my system. So what I had to say, and I assure you I won't talk about it again. Now, if I hear anything else going on with Xiao Shan Hong, Xiao Shan Hong, any more disrespect or whatnot, I'm gonna collect my evidence and take screenshots, and I'm gonna have to either um, do a stream on it, or I'm gonna have to make a respectful video on it. A video where it doesn't incite violence, but just in a way where it just because I swear like the way how they displayed their issues, but without doing it in a way where it's demeaning. Like for example, I swear like when it comes to like games and movies, we get so angry over this stuff, but they'll just tell you straight up like, hey, I don't like it. This is my thoughts, yada yada. But they won't go on about it. They say what they have to say, they move on, and then that's it. And I'm like, as someone who needs to work on like not repeating themselves, I'm pretty sure somebody on that app can really help me with that. So that's what I just need to do. But yeah, all right. It's now been an hour. Time is up. I shall see y'all later, where I will play more Castle Crashers, Mortal Kombat 1, and Rivals A for 2. Y'all take care. Don't forget to eat, hydrate. We will get through these 4 years of hell together. And as they say in Chinese, still learning. Give me a sec. 非常感谢大家。And To be continued. I will be back. If not, then you'll probably see me Friday. But yeah. But as I say before, for those who don't know, I am taking a 1 month break starting in February. So in February all the way to March, I will not be doing no TikTok battles. I will not be doing none of that for a whole month. I if everything goes well and we get some official like updates on what's going on with this TikTok ban, then maybe. But doesn't mean I'm going to be all that comfortable with the app. So, alrighty. Just something to think about. Just think about what I said. If you didn't like it or if it offended you, good. But if you would like to